All right. So today we're diving into something I think we all run into from time to time. Those moments, where life just feels relentlessly difficult.
Yeah, like you're stuck in this fog that just won't lift.
Exactly. And for this deep dive, we've got a really interesting source, actually.
Yeah, it's a short reflection, just a quick one.
Yeah.
Shared as part of a 90-day journey on YouTube. So, like a quick burst of insight from someone's personal journey could be pretty relevant if you're going through a tough time right now.
Totally. And what we really want to do is pull out a key piece of wisdom, something practical you can use when you're facing your own challenges. You know what I mean?
For sure, because I think we've all been there, right?
Yeah.
When you're in the thick of it, like right in the middle of some really difficult situation,
Yeah.
it can genuinely feel like this is it. This is just how it's going to be forever.
Oh, yeah, totally. You get stuck on that treadmill going nowhere fast.
Yeah.
And the creator of this video, they address that exact feeling. And their core idea, I think, really boils down to something pretty fundamental, the way seasons change.
Oh, that's interesting.
Right.
Yeah, like the seasons.
Yeah.
I like that. Because I think we all we understand that so deeply, right? Like even the harshest winter
Right.
eventually gives way to spring.
Yeah.
So the video's really cleverly drawing a parallel, right, to our own lives, our emotional and experiential seasons, you could say.
Yeah. Like nature, things are always cycling.
Right, exactly.
And that leads to, I think, a really powerful phrase that they highlight, and it's a familiar one. It's darkest just before the dawn.
It's darkest before the dawn.
Yeah. We've all heard it, but when you apply it to those times when you're struggling,
It kind of hits different.
it hits different, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's suggesting, to me at least, that oftentimes the peak, the absolute peak of difficulty,
Oh, interesting.
might precede a positive shift.
Right.
So the timing there is key. When things feel at their absolute lowest point.
That could actually be like the moment right before.
Maybe we're about to break through.
Or breakthrough, yeah.
Yeah. And then the video offers a crucial call to action. It says to accept the current difficult period. Doesn't mean you got to be happy about it.
Right.
But just kind of acknowledge its presence without resisting it.
Yeah. Acknowledge it, but don't resist.
Yeah.
I like that.
And most importantly, I think, to really believe that this too shall pass.
Ah, yeah.
The
classic.
That classic line. It's a classic for a reason.
Right.
Because nothing lasts forever, not even the really tough stuff. It's about trusting, in the ebb and flow of life.
The ebb and flow. It's interesting you say that because when you think about it, this is really about resilience, isn't it?
Oh, it totally is.
And the video actually takes it a step further, too, and sort of introduces this sense of hope. By mentioning that, very, very large light is about to enter life. Very, very large light.
I love that imagery. It made me think, what could that positive change look like for me? What could that light represent?
Yeah, what's your light?
Yeah, a new beginning, a resolution. I don't know. But it makes you keep that possibility in your sights. And what I thought was really cool, too, is that this insight is coming from someone who is doing a daily creative practice.
Oh, wow. So they're putting in the work.
Yeah, this is day 12 of 90. So it's like even in these small, regular actions, they're getting these moments of clarity.
Wow. Yeah.
And it's not just for them, but it's valuable for everyone who connects with their work,
Sure.
right?
Totally.
So it's a reminder that even showing up in small ways, it can have a real impact. You know what I mean?
Yeah, consistency is key.
Yeah.
Okay, so to wrap it all up for everyone listening, when you're facing those times that feel impossible, like they're just never going to end,
Yeah.
remember, life is cyclical, like the seasons.
Yeah.
Everything changes.
Right.
And those moments when you feel the deepest darkness could actually be signaling
Yeah.
that a big positive change is coming.
Absolutely. So as you go about your day to day, think about this. Think back to a time when you went through a really tough period. And then maybe things unexpectedly shifted for the better. How does that idea of darkest before the dawn feel in light of that experience?
That's a good one.
And what light are you hoping for right now
Yeah.
in your own life?
Love it.
All right, that's it for today's deep dive.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
See ya.